Hey everybody, it's Anna. Time for the Tuesday card in this week's tarot story. So we continue our tarot story with the 10 of Cups reversed. So the number 10 is the number for fulfillment, and cups are connected to the heart. They're about following your intuitive wisdom as well as feeling connected to other people and emotional fulfillment. So this card turned upright, you can see definitely depicts the image of emotional fulfillment. We've got this rainbow in the sky with the cups across it, a family beneath the rainbow dancing and hugging each other. So the idea here is that once we have crossed the finish line, we followed our intuitive wisdom, our intuitive guidance, we were true to our heart, we expanded our ability to offer and receive love, that when we cross the finish line, it not only benefits us individually, but actually has a communal effect. It's like it blossoms into this blessing for everyone else. Everyone around us is able to experience this expansion of love and connection and light. This card came to us reversed, and that suggests to me that we might be having a hard time imagining the full scene of the 10 of Cups. That is, we might be having a hard time understanding this communal connection and seeing that the blessing we are bringing into the world is not just personal, but it is communal as well. And I think that makes sense because a lot of people who are body and heart intuitives, which are mostly people I work with, often find themselves on a very self-oriented path, I mean to say that we hear our own views, our own calling, our own voice, and not everyone around us understands what we're doing. And so we look odd to them. We are used to sort of being out of step with other people. And so it's easy for us to draw the connection that because people don't understand our path, they're confused by it, or they question it, that they don't love and value us. And those two things are separate. People cannot understand you and still love and appreciate you. That's an important distinction to make. And we are on this planet not just to create blessing for ourselves. By its nature, blessing or expansion or abundance as it's created increases. It's a vortex that increases everywhere around us. So everything we do, although it may be self-oriented because that's the nature of the way our gift comes into the world, does not just benefit ourselves. And so it's a much bigger picture than we think it is. And I feel like this card connects to the Four of Pentacles reversed yesterday, which I think the message there was about like not being careful or mindful or miserly with our energy, like not letting our momentum flow at the pace it wants to flow. Let our gift flow into the world the way it wants to, because the gift is doing something particular, and that is it's not just doing something small and linear and personal. It really is going towards a purpose which is universal and communal. So our minds are sometimes want to slow down the momentum, ask questions, do their due diligence, ask us questions about reasonableness. Are we going too overboard? Are we being too loud, too wild, too unpredictable? Don't we need to be more reasonable in our pace? And that's because the mind is often thinking in terms of what is currently present in the world, what it can currently see and connect with. When we are doing something that is not currently in the world, we're channeling something new into the world. And so we need to trust the pace of that, trust the momentum of that, and let it flow the way it wants to, knowing that as we invest in the world, the investment comes back to us. But not only to us, right? The investment gets even bigger and bigger. The expansion of that energy grows and grows until it incorporates everybody. So I think it does challenge the Four of Pentacles that says we need to be careful about our resources, keep an eye on them. Like we need to count our pennies, instead realizing as you invest your pennies, they become dimes and quarters and dollars and $100, because that's the nature of the gift. That's the nature of blessing. That's the nature of our work on the planet. So that's our card for Tuesday. See you tomorrow for our next card. Bye.